Alright Guardians, this is our weekly solo players guide to the Nightfall. If you're new to the channel, we do this every single Tuesday and Wednesday, as long as I can get the strikes done. With all three classes, Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. This is going to be our Warlock variant, so if you're looking for a Hunter or a Titan, look in the description box down below. Those will be linked for you as soon as they're ready. This week's Nightfall is the Inverted Spire. That is the strike that was included with the beta. It's the one where you drop 3 levels fighting the giant Minotaur. As far as setup goes, of course we're rocking the Devour Void Walker. What Devour does is it lets you either get a charged melee kill, or if you swallow your grenade by holding down your grenade button, you can get Devour. What that does is it instantly refills your health to full, and then as long as you get a kill within 9 seconds, it will continuously give you completely full health from no matter what. You could be like an inch from death, or you could just barely have a scratch on you. It doesn't matter. So as long as you got that going, and as long as you can get them in 9 seconds, it will refresh the 9-second timer, and it will instantly give you full health, which is amazing, especially in PvE. And then I really like Vortex Grenade, but it's really whatever you want. And then we're rocking Healing Rift. And then of course we got, I always want to call this Banana, but it is the Better Devils. It's just my go-to. And then we're rocking Banana SR4, again, my go-to. And then we're rocking the Prospector. But I would say for the boss fight, Telesto's probably a little bit better. And then, but we use Sleeper Simulant in this video. Again, I would probably say even Tractor Cannon's probably better. Especially with the, I should have tried that. But especially with the Void Walker. And then we start off using Skull of Dire Ahamkara, just because it provides Nova Bomb kills, grants super energy. So it's pretty much, if you play Destiny 1, it's the Obsidian Mind, which I wish that one would have just come back as its own, because that was my favorite looking Warlock exotic. And then for the boss fight, we switched to Ophidian Aspects, just because of the reload speed. But other than that, let's go ahead and just rock this guide real quick. As soon as you spawn in, go ahead and pull out your Sparrow. If you get one of these public events spawned in, like you see me do here, just go ahead and grab that flag, so you'll get full power ammo and a super available for whenever you want. But as you can see here, someone's already gone through this section of the Nightfall. But if that's not the case for you, you can just stand back either behind where I jumped off my Sparrow from, and just kind of stay back and just kill everything. There's probably going to be like 3 elite Minotaurs and a bunch of goblins, maybe a couple hobgoblins, I'm not sure. I've yet for that to be able to do that part in this week. But I do get a little bit up here, so you can either do what I'm doing here. If you get stuck in this part, usually when the first bit is cleared out, this section's also cleared out. And you can, honestly, you can just run past everything here if you feel like it. Or if you want your super up a little sooner, go ahead and feel free to get kills. Otherwise, go ahead and go through here. Make sure everything's reloaded. And in this next little section, there is going to be a total of 4 goblins right off the top. So what I like to do is just kill them all. And then I like to stay right where I'm at. Try and get as much as the first wave down on that lower platform out of my way, like as much as possible. This is just me making sure I got my Healing Rift, because I know I'm going to need it. But then once you get those 4 goblins killed, and you get that first, the majority of the first wave of goblins, and there's going to be a couple fanatics. Those are the dudes that explode. The Vex version of the the cursed thralls, I guess, in Destiny 2. But you can just do what you see me doing here. Kill all these dudes, or as many as you feel you should. And then there's a little platform to our right. We're going to jump up on there. And once we get on there, that is going to cause the next wave to spawn in, which is going to have 2 elite Hydras, and then just a bunch more Vex. There's several Fanatics and just a bunch of Goblins. Go ahead and take them all out. And then once you do, you will be clear for the next section. If you're having trouble with the Hydras, you can always jump down. Either use your power ammo. You can use your super if you want to be honest. And, you know, just kind of stay back from them. You know, just kind of pop in and out. Use your Devour or your Healing Rift. Just kind of keep your distance from them. They will hurt real bad if they hit you. Alright, so as you can see, we can skip literally everything up until we get to here. Once you get here, there is going to be an Elite Sound, which I think I just killed. And then this Elite Colossus. Go ahead and take both of them out. And then usually the Vex that dude is shooting at won't come around here, but in this run, for some reason, they did. As well as this dude, like, just hunting me down for whatever reason. That also usually doesn't happen. But just in case it does, you can use this rock for cover, or you can just run behind the building, this little hut thing. You can find a pretty decent safe zone just outside of the window, like you see me doing here. And if you get low on health, just run on back. Wait for it to come back, and then continue to kill the that little mini boss in here. This guy right here, this Phalanx. Once he's dead, you can either do one of two things. You can either kill the Vex up top, which I do just for safety purposes. I don't want them following me down down the hill. And as you can see, Skull Dire Ahamkar, not quite as good as the Ophidian Mind. That's not... Obsidian Mind. That's what it was. Obsidian Mind. Not quite as good, but we do get just a little over half our super back, which is always good. But then once you kill all of them, you kill all these dudes, collect whatever ammo you need, maybe your orbs, if you created some orbs, get that super back up. Make sure everything's reloaded. And then the second dude is going to be right there. As you can see, these Vex have really been melting him down. Don't count on that every single time. If you watched my Hunter run, you know that dude was still at full health when I got to him. But once he's dead, you can literally just skip everything else, as you see me doing here. Just flip the switch and just pow. Kill these dudes up here. There's like 3 or 4 goblins. And if you need to, you can come right behind here and get some cover. Maybe pop a healing rift, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then just shoot that barrel. It'll take out all the Cabal. And then just kind of peek over the ledge here. There is going to be 4 or 5 goblins and 1 Minotaur. I like to just take out the Minotaur from here if at all possible. It's just a bit safer that way. But if you fall down, don't worry. Just, you know, focus getting that Minotaur damage. As you can see, he is really doing some damage to me even from up here. Just that splash damage. But once he's dead, go ahead and just fall on down. Kill the other goblins. And then make sure everything again is reloaded. If you want your super, you wait for it if you don't have it already. If not, go ahead and flip the switch. What we do here is like the most passive thing you could possibly do. So what I do is make sure everything's reloaded, just like I said. I flip the switch, and then I'm kind of thinking about my options here, and I decide, you know what? I don't have my Telesto. I don't have a tether. I'm just gonna hide. And I literally just hide until I can't hide anymore, and then I hide some more. So this is just me watching for the Vex coming around. As you can see on my radar, they are getting a little close. But I literally don't shoot until the dude sees me. As soon as he does, I kill him. I wait for the dudes to start coming at me, and then I just run across the way. And I just start killing them one by one. Only the ones that I actually have to. I don't go into the middle of the circle and start just taking them out. As soon as that timer on the just up below our radar hits like 95%, just prepare to go to towards that circle right there, that little teleporter. And then we're literally just going to hop on through. And as you can see, we killed like 4 dudes. And we didn't have to worry about any elite minotaurs or anything like that. Once you're here, you can either run past these dudes. I prefer to kill these specific ones. Especially if you need your super. I would suggest having your super for the boss fight. But if you don't have it, I will go over a little cheese, if you want to call it that, that you can use to get your super back and full power ammo. But just go ahead and kill all these dudes. It shouldn't take as long as I'm taking, but I'm slow. And then you can either do what I'm doing here, which is skipping all these dudes completely, or you can kill everything. It's really honestly up to you. But if you skip them, just come running over here, jump over that phalanx, jump over here, wait until you're behind that little barrier thing to pull out your sparrow, hop on it, and then boom. If you see your sparrow like start flaming, go ahead and just jump off it and run the rest of the way. You should be pretty decently safe though. And then that will bring us to the boss fight. Alright, so let's say you don't have your super, maybe you're completely out of power ammo. What you can do is one of these elites, or one of these harpies is going to be an elite, and it will drop a power brick every single time you kill it. And so what you can do, what I do, is I keep killing them, and then I just drop off the edge. Once I drop off the edge, it will respawn me just above the boss fight, and then I just repeat that over and over and over until I either have both my power ammo full and my super full. Shouldn't take too long to do it, but that's how you get that going. It shouldn't take more than like 6 or 7 tries if you're completely out of your super. But what you want to do once you're ready to go is kill the elite harpy last, because if you kill him first or second and you start going after another harpy, that harpy's shield, if you were matching it, that little burst will pop the power ammo off the edge. But what you want to do with this boss is, what you should do if you can, is throw a grenade at him as he's like still spawning out, and then just rock your power ammo and then pop your super on him while he's still just standing there. And then once that happens, as you saw, it took like 3 shots. Was that 3? That might have been 5. Well, it took 4 sleeper shots to get him away, plus the super. But then once you come down here, just go ahead and find this really short tower thing. You can literally just kneel down, and you can hide behind that and throw your grenade, and then just kind of pop them like you see me doing here. Once you get them down to a certain amount of health, there are going to be 2 spawns of hobgoblins and goblins. Just go ahead and keep getting them down until both those come in. And then once you do, just pop off to the side here. Stop doing damage to the boss so he doesn't do that solar tidal wave attack thing. And then just keep killing these dudes. If you have to pop your Devour, it's really cool. It's really make this a little bit quicker. And then there is one elite here. Make sure you shoot his head off so he's right next to you when he dies, so you can just easily grab that power ammo, because you are going to need it for the next section. Do not use your super or your power ammo in this section. You are definitely going to need it in the final section, so just keep that in mind. But once you got as many of them dead as you want, just go ahead and finish out his health until he disappears. And then you can either wait till the floor disappears, or I'm impatient, so I drop way down. And it gives me an extra couple seconds. Just go ahead and kill these 5 goblins. And then the boss usually spawns pretty quickly after that. There he is. And honestly, I would hold on to your power ammo. You are definitely going to want it for the final little phase of the boss. So what I would suggest is, if you have your super by then, just go ahead and use that, and then just keep doing damage to him until he comes around. Once he starts going around the map, or the island we'll call it, as you see, all these goblins will spawn in, and then 2 harpies. There's no elites that I can remember in this wave here, so just feel free to kill everything where it's at. Or if you're looking for orbs or ammunition, you can let them kind of come to you a little bit and then kill them. Just remember, Devour works wonders. And then if you didn't have your super at the beginning of this phase, go ahead and shoot it now while he's standing over here. I thought for sure that would get him to go around the extra little circle. I don't think it did. Or yes, it did. It did. So go ahead and kill them. As you'll see, there's another wave of goblins and harpies. I do believe there is one elite goblin here, so just like in the previous section, shoot his head off, let him come to you, and then grab that power ammo. You're going to need as much of it as possible. I do really wish Bungie would bring back heavy ammo synths. That would just make things so much easier. Or just, revert the Wardcliff coil glitch. I know that's kind of a crap thing to say, but heavy ammo synths, I really want to see those come back. I really do. But once you kill all the goblins and stuff, go ahead and start doing damage to the boss. And then once you get him kind of low, wait for your super. I'm going to skip this section because it's just me going through my stuff. I'm waiting for my super. But once you have your super, go ahead and just prepare, or close enough to it. Take out your power ammo. Actually, to be honest, I would rock your super on him first, and then rock whatever power ammo you got left on him. Of course, I missed my shot there. But once you knock his head off, and of course I whiffed the Nova Bomb as well. I should have dropped down and got that power ammo, but I didn't. Make sure you pop your Devour. It'll make this section a lot easier. Still don't get that power ammo. Drives me crazy watching myself back sometimes. But go ahead and kill as many as the fanatics as possible. And then keep popping that Devour. Anytime it runs out, pop it again, because you will get grenade ammo. Do not slap those dudes. Do not slap the Fanatics. Just wait for your grenade or pop a healing rift. But then once all the Fanatics are dead, just kind of, you know, hop back and forth like you've been seeing me do. And slowly do damage to the boss until he's dead. So hopefully this guide helped you out. If it did, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Look in the description box down below for those other guides. And until next time, stay positive, be happy, be healthy, live long and prosper, and have an amazing week.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.